Hello, students. I hope you all are doing fine and are healthy. In our previous video, we studied that Sun is the center of the solar system. The 8 planets, including the Earth, moves around the Sun in fixed path, and these fixed paths are called orbit. The shape of these orbits is not circle, it is not neither oval, but it is elongated. As you can see in this picture, this path, okay, this is what is called orbit, and the shape of the orbit is elongated. Students, these celestial bodies, which include sun, planets, moon, stars, they are very far away from us. So, then how come we know so much about them? It is due to the research work of the people called astronomers. Who are astronomers? Astronomers are the people who study the celestial bodies and their movements. One very famous astronomer which who belonged to ancient India was Aryabhatta. Students, in this picture, you can see an astronomer. He's holding a telescope, and with the help of telescope, he's actually looking at the sky. He's looking at the stars and the movement of the celestial bodies. Understood? Students, now let's talk about the Earth, our home planet. As you can see in this picture, the Earth is the third nearest planet to the Sun. That is, it comes after Mercury, Venus, then comes the Earth. The shape and size of the Earth is very much similar to that of Venus. So, the planet Venus is called the twin of the Earth or the Earth's twin. You have to remember this thing. Students, we have seen the picture of Earth a lot many times. So, let's talk about the shape of the Earth. The Earth is slightly flattened at the poles. That is why its shape is described as a geoid. Geoid means an Earth like shape. For example, students, in this picture, you can see that the shape of the Earth is flat to on the poles. Okay, this shape of the Earth is called a geoid shape. So, students, conditions favorable to support life are probably found only on Earth. Means Earth is the only planet in the solar system which supports life, where life can actually exist. Why is it so? It is because the Earth is neither too hot nor it is too cold. What the two very important things it has is water and air, which are very essential for our survival. The air has life supporting gases like oxygen. Because of these reasons, the Earth is a unique planet in the solar system. From the outer space, the Earth appears blue because its two-thirds surface is covered by water. It is therefore called a blue planet. Students, this is the picture of Earth from the space, and we can see in this picture that Earth appears blue. Why is it so? It is because of the presence of the water which supports the life on the Earth. This is the reason why Earth is called a blue planet. Let's now talk about the moon. The Earth has only one satellite, that is the moon. The size of the moon is 1/4 of that of the earth, means it is smaller than the size of the earth, but still it appears very big. And why is it so? Students, it is because the moon is small in size than the earth, but it is nearer to the earth as compared to the other celestial bodies like stars, other planets, etc. The moon moves around the earth in about 27 days, in the same way as the earth moves around the sun. It takes exactly the same time to complete one spin. As a result, only one side of moon is visible to us on the earth. The moon does not have conditions favorable for life as we have on earth. The surface of the moon is more or less like the surface of the moon is rough with mountains, plains, depressions, etc. And the shadows we see on the moon are of these surfaces. Understood? For example, in this picture of moon, we can see black or gray shadows, right? These are what? These are the shadows of the surfaces, uneven surfaces present in the moon. Moon does not have water or air to breathe, so there is no life on the moon. Students, it is very important for us to know that people have landed on moon, and the first person who stepped on moon or who went to moon was Neil Armstrong. And he went on the surface of the moon on 20 July 1969. Indian astronauts have also landed on the moon. The first Indian astronaut to land on the moon was Rakesh Sharma. Now, students, let's talk about what is a satellite. A satellite is a celestial body that moves around the planets in the same way as the planets move around the sun. So, the natural satellite Earth has is moon. We also have human made satellites, as we can see in this picture. Okay, these are the artificial bodies designed by the scientists. Okay, and they are what basically they are sent through rocket launchers, as you would have seen in television and other in it is carried by rocket and placed in the orbit around the earth. So some of the Indian satellites in the space are INSAT, IRS, EduSat, etc. I hope you have understood till here. We will continue with the video, continue with the subject in the next video.